Hello from Hvar. So this area here in Croatia is kind of known as the party town.
Yeah.
So we are going to find out today if that's true or not. We came over by ferry. It was really easy. It's about a 50-minute ferry ride. Really nice ferries too.
Yep. Yeah, now make sure you get on the ferry early, because we got on the ferry about a half an hour before departure, and we got a window seat. It was great. The ferry's filled up, and it's October,
Right.
so it was packed by the time that ferry left the dock. So get there early, get your window seat.
Yes, definitely do that because it is a very beautiful ride out. And it was about $40 per person round trip. So it's not a cheap ferry to go on
No,
either.
and it's only about 50 minutes to an hour to get here. So really not too far. Jumping in. Okay, so at the bottom of the stairs there is a sign that tells you what is up this direction, but once you get up in this direction, there's no more
There's
signs.
no signs.
So we're a little bit lost, but the cool thing is so is everybody else, because everybody keeps turning around and going back the other direction.
We're
So
trying
we've
to-
decided just to follow everybody else, and
Yeah.
we're trying to find the fortress.
Which we think everybody else is probably trying to find too. So
It's up, we know
it's up.
that.
We know that part.
Kind of sign. Yeah, it's behind this pipe. This way.
Back to the front. So the walk up here is actually, for going up to a fortress, is probably one of the easier,
Yeah.
not easy, it's a hill, but it's really nicely paved, and there was just a little bit of stairs, but most of it's just an incline.
Yeah, if you're capable of doing stairs and walking,
Yeah.
we put this on the easy spectrum of the hike, so this is no problem at all. Of course, I'm out of breath,
And he's still gonna think he deserves a beer afterwards.
more than likely. If you do need to take a break, there's little spots you can stop, and this is the view you get. This is a must-do for sure. Remember when we were in Portugal, going up to those ruins, the castle, kind of like this? There's a bar on top. That's why we like Portugal so much. I don't think there's a bar up here. Little bench, just in case you need to take a break.
You've been waiting for that.
Yeah, it's actually a really easy hike.
It is.
I'm just enjoying the view right now. So when you get to the fork in the road, go left. We went right, and we were wrong.
We got extra steps.
Yeah, we got extra. So go left, and then you'll get to where you need to go.
It's not really that hard of a walk at all.
No, and the beach is a long ways away. It's kind of cool though. It's kind of nice. Okay, we got to the top. Apparently you can drive up here too. So
if you have a car.
If you have a car.
Which not many people do.
Or a cab or an Uber. Or, yeah, that might have been easier, but.
Or you can get your exercise.
Yeah, but we got the view. We got the walk. We got to get our steps in anyway.
So the view up here is absolutely worth coming up to see. We decided ourselves just not to go into the fortress. It does cost, it's 70 kuhn, so it's about like $7 or something to get into. Might be worth it for you, but honestly, the views that you get outside are not going to be a whole lot different.
Yeah.
So anyway, but highly recommend coming up.
Big red arrow that tells you to go that way. We didn't see it, and we went that way.
In our defense, it's pretty, faded.
Well, we were looking up.
Go that way. Hey, buddy. So we know that we mentioned to you that Hvar is definitely known as a party town, but as I'm sure you can see from the video we've taken so far, it is so quiet here right now.
Yeah, it's mid-October, so there's really nobody here, and as full as that ferry was, we're not sure where everybody went.
No.
We feel like we're missing out on something, to be honest with you. But no, this is great. It's very clean.
Mm-hmm.
It's very clean. So yeah, this is a must place to stop for sure.
Yeah, and so if you just want to avoid the crowds, just come during the daytime. You'll be fine.
Or October. Did you get how clear the water was?
I did.
So clear.
What time is it?
It's about 2:30, so we're gonna go try and find a beverage, and we might end up replacing the beer, I know, with gelato. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. I'll tell you what also, this is the most Instagrammable place we've ever been to. So if you're not on our Instagram, you're missing out. I'm telling you that right now. So you remember when you were a little kid and your grandparents took you for ice cream and you got the cone, because that's what you do when you get an ice cream cone. Your grandparents always got the cup. And you're like, God, old people, why do they always get the cup? Costs the same if you get the cone.
I got a wafer cookie in mine.
Yeah, I got a whole wafer thing.
What kind of ice cream do you have?
I got vanilla, which you suggested, and the lemon lavender.
Lemon basil.
Lemon basil, excuse me. And they're both delicious. I got 2 flavors, Carrie only got 1. You can also jump on the water taxis. They're all lined up here on the pier. It costs 70 to 80 kun to get out to some of the smaller islands, some of the nice beaches. You can also take a bus. Jeez, guy. You can also take a bus from here to Stargrad, and that's about 70 kun, and that runs every half an hour, and it's about a 15-20 minute drive is all. So you can do that as well.
So we've absolutely loved our day here in Hvar. It is a must-do for sure.
Yeah, you've got to get out here for sure. We're only out here for about 3 or 4 hours. A lot of the historical sites were closed. Being the time of year, it's pretty slow and quiet right now. But I still think no matter what time of year you are in the area, you've got to make it out here.
Yeah, definitely. You don't need a whole lot of time. One thing I would make note of is that it was quite a bit more expensive out here for pretty much everything. So a beer was, I don't know, we kind of found almost double the price that what we were paying in Split. Same for maybe some ice cream and all of that. But worth coming out, so do it. If you haven't watched this video, watch that one next. Cheers.
Cheers.